These are the voyages of the launch pad to boldly go where every space engineer has gone before. Well, hello, commanders, engineers, and city planners. Uncle Jay here, back in close to home, and we are in the building. That's not the button I hit. We're in the building because my spacesuit was turned on. I had to turn it back off. And, yeah, I reprinted the Firebolt since it got destroyed in that rollover. One of the great things about Firebolt is it fits through a door. And we will have to make a, for Mars, we will have to make a scout. Oh my goodness, I'm already awake. I'm already awake. Darn snooze button. Okay. So let's do a double check, and then we're heading to space. We are going to head to space. I guess let's just land here for right now on the corner. Now there is one thing I would like to add to this, and that is a welder. Where? I don't know. Oh, and that's why those plates got damaged. It's from this. So let's turn those off as quick as possible. I found some plates that were damaged, and I think it was because of this. Okay. Alright. So let's just check this real quick. It would help if we were in the cargo, wouldn't it, guys? So we have ice here. And you know what? I think it would be easier if we just disconnect it from the base to make things easier. So let's see. My large booster. Yeah, I couldn't come up with a clever name. Yeah. And then remote. Let's control. All right, let's go to internal power. So batteries off a recharge. I want to turn the reactors on. I want to turn stockpile off. And we're going to disconnect the connector. Off. Recharge. Number 9, we leave the reactor on just to keep our batteries charged. That is not the door. Yes, I have timer set up for those doors. You know, I really should have put a medical kit up here so I could charge or something, but... Alright, let's get in the seat. Now, I turn the signals back on, right? Why are we inside the planet? Oh, that is so close. That is so close. You evil, evil unknown signal. No. Sidetracked. Get a sidetracked. Shiny ball. Shiny ball. Shiny ball. Ignore the shiny ball. Magnetic plate. We need to turn that back off. Oh, I really need to turn off all these antennas, don't I, until we get up top. Oh, crap. Alright. 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 My large booster. Bob. Antennas. Let's just turn Bob's antenna off. Let's turn your antenna off. 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 Let's turn that off right now. We have to set that up. Let's turn that off. Beacon. We're going to turn those off right now. Alright. Now, let's not be dumb. Max that to 5,000. Okay, now we have to back out. Okay, we are. Ice Lake Boca Chica antennas. Tower antenna. We need to max that out. Okay, I think we're ready. I think we are ready. I'm pretty sure all those hinges are locked, or the rotors are locked. I think I locked those rotors. Hope I locked those rotors. So let's come down here and let's go with rotor, crane base, rotor fifth wheel. I think this is the one we want. Let's bloop. Okay. All right, let's now we have to go to K menu, remote access. Let's go with control. I'm gonna go back to F9. Okay, so stockpiles off. I'm gonna leave the O2 H2 generators off. We have 4 days of power. So I'm going to turn on our small thrusters. Turning on our large thrusters. Turning cruise control off so we don't slow ourselves down. Or turn cruise control on. Let's go to F8 camera. Okay, let's unlock. Okay. And I feel like how do we do this for cinematic purposes? We gotta turn our signals off. Let's lock with the spectator camera. Right? Okay. Let's just do a quick save.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff. Liftoff. 30 minutes after the hour.
Okay, commanders, we are in gravity. So let's go ahead or out of gravity. So let's go ahead and turn on our braking thrust. Ooh, let's turn that back off. Let's go a little bit higher. Of course, I probably should offset this so we don't crash into it again once we come back up here. But let's come to a stop. How far are we from the base? I guess the only way to do that would be to disconnect and go look outside. I hope we can reconnect. I mean, this really isn't an airlock. I don't know why you're... Okay. Gotta turn our signals back on. Wow, we stopped just in time, guys. 47. We stopped just in time. That damn mag plate is still freaking on the HUD. OSR batteries. Auto. We're going to put all these on auto. So there is no accidents. And thank you for the suggestion. I took the recharge off of the event controllers. Okay, let's turn our antennas back on. Now let's leave those ones off. We want to turn on this one. Let's turn on this one. Okay. Now we should be able to disconnect. Its antenna's on. Let's just check to see. It won't show up until we disconnect. Okay. All right, let's go back to the control panel. I want to manually do each one, so let's go with my large booster connector. We want front. Yeah, let's take that off. Let's make sure all those are turned off. We do not want any accidents. I could have sworn I did that. All right, so let's unlock, but let's not move anything. So let's go back to here. Now it should show up. Main, okay, it shows up. So now we can control this. Oh, shoot, we need to relock because we have to align. We have to align this with the rotation of the sun. And to do that, we need to do a little bit of cheating, guys. We need to go into our Alt F10. We need to see which way the sun goes. Okay, so we need to rotate. All right. So can we rotate without having to relock? Q. F9. Are we not? I didn't back out of that. I so did not back out of that. Control. F9. Okay, we're gonna have to relock. Okay, let's go to tab. I don't know which one's which. Okay, K. My large booster on front. Let's reconnect. And then let's line up with the sun. Okay. I also feel that we should side shift. And the reason why I feel like we should do this is so when we come back into orbit, we don't accidentally run into this thing. So let's just pick a direction and let's just offset ourselves from the base. Ooh, but first let's create a GPS. Okay. GPS, new per position. And this will be Earth like re-entry. Oh boy. Yeah, spelling is not my strong suit, okay? Me and spelling, we don't get along, okay? It's just, it is what it is. So let's okay, I think I'm going in the direction I don't want to go in, but that's fine. That's fine. I just want to get us away from that just a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to go back and we're going to disconnect my large booster on front. Let's unlock. Let's just back up just a little bit and let's get out of the way of the laser antenna. Okay. Waste. Why is the waste on the HUD? Oh my goodness. Steve. Steve, you're killing me, Steve. They're on the HUD because I was setting up the gravity fields. That's why. Darn it, Steve. You're screwing me up, buddy. Okay. Now, remote access. Terminal. Laser antenna. Copy coordinates. Or, hold on. Idle. Connect to receiver. Okay. All right. Our orbital space relay is connected to the ground. We have a permanent connection now. Yes. Now the question is, can we connect to Mars at the same time? I don't know. I don't know if we need a second laser antenna to do that. I honestly don't know. And I don't know how much power this laser antenna needs to connect to the ground. I'm going to leave it at 50 for right now. So I'm going to turn the reactors off. So let's turn on the rotor solar. Let's unlock that hinge. Let's go to our turret controller. Azimuth rotor. Camera solar. And where is the button to always aim at the sun? Another thing we need to do is convert the station. Okay, let's go back to our F8 camera. Make sure. Okay. Yes. Okay. Let's back up a little bit. And let's flip over. And we need to head towards that asteroid, wherever that asteroid was. F8. Asteroid, where was that asteroid? That's Mars. We need to head towards the moon. The moon, the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. There's the moon. There's the asteroid. Okay. Oh. Oh, we are in gravity, guys. I did not mean to be in gravity. Oh boy. F8, F9. Maybe we should do it this way. Hold on. Is the asteroid in gravity? Nah, it can't be. Okay, we're only 19 away. Where's the asteroid at? It's right there. The asteroid shouldn't be in gravity. F9. Let's just get ourselves back out into space. And then the F8 camera will look backwards towards the relay. I would like to go at least 45. You know, give ourselves a overlapping buffer in case something goes wrong. I think that's a pretty smart idea, right? It's kind of smart. And yeah, I mean, the asteroid is kind of off center from that to the moon. But I want to make sure that F8. Okay, okay. Terminal. Antenna. No. Antenna. Remote access. Terminal. Remote. Remote control. Control. Let's put on the brakes for a second. Roxanne, you don't have to wear that dress tonight. Roxanne. Oh boy, I don't know why. Let's just let's double check a few things. Antenna. Okay, antenna. Remote access. Terminal. Antenna. Okay, well, we learned a valuable lesson today. So how far are we? We are... Okay, I want to go another 10 kilometers. Let's go, let's leave this here in this position. Let's go back to here. I think we can go back aiming towards the moon now. I think we are good enough out of gravity. Okay. All right. I think we're good, guys. I think we're good. And look, we're still at 96% on our thrusters, on our hydrogen. We are doing awesome. We are doing awesome. All right, I will see you at our next drop-off point. Okay, commanders, we're at our next drop-off point. We're actually at 43 kilometers. I wanted to be at 42 for like the ultimate answer to life, the universe, and liberty and all that stuff. But yeah, we accidentally hit the atmosphere, and it kind of screwed me up. So there is the moon, there is Earth, and the reason why I want to give ourselves a buffer. I want a buffer, a buffer, and a buffer. So let's go to F9. I want to get out of gravity just a little bit more. I mean, we're out of gravity, but we're pretty close to it. So I figure as long as we stay above the orbital relays, we shouldn't hit gravity. We kind of can use them as a guidepost. Okay, that is relay 1. Okay. Yeah, I labeled them. I labeled the relays, Uncle Jay. Why don't you use your brain and put them in order by 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah. Terminal. Why can't I convert this? Okay, we need to come down. Oh, crap. I guess because of the connector is, that still looks locked, guys. That still looks locked. OS1. Well, then which one's this? OS3. You know what? That's okay. That's okay. It can go there. It can go there. Okay, that's fine. Let's F9. Okay, first of all, let's figure out what direction is going to be the right direction. Now, 1, we have to thrust. D. D is what we have to thrust. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and let's do this. K. Orbital space relay 1. Terminal connector. You know what? How about we just turn the connector off? Hey, you had a brain. You had a brain idea, Uncle Jay. You so had a brain idea. Now that should not be moving. Okay. Terminal. Convert to station. I'm going to turn that connector back on in case for whatever reason we need to connect to it. Solar. Rotor. Camera. Action. Oh, rotor lock is on. Okay, let's go to our spectator camera. And, all right. We're good, guys. We are good. I guess I should check the batteries. Remote access, terminal, batteries. Because I have no clue as far as fully recharged in 1 minute. So the reactor shouldn't have to even be touched. Okay, so we're over I know we're over an hour on the recording. I have a lot to edit, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop off these other relays off camera at 43. And are we past the Earth to where we don't have to worry about gravity going towards the moon? Where is the moon? Moon? Where did you go, moon? Mr. Moon. There is the moon. Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys in a bit. We got a drifter. Uh-oh. This isn't good because there's no thrusters. Bob, we need you, buddy. Bob. Bob, magnetic plate. Make sure auto lock is turned on. Connector. How about we just remote access? Bob. Bob. My large booster. No. Terminal. Remote. Remote. Can't control it, but I can. Connector. I can unlock the connector. Now can we see Bob? Bob. Control. Camera. Oh, what was that? What was that? Bob? Does Bob not have a gyro? Okay. Remote access. Control. Okay. Gyro. Bob. Terminal. Bob. Bob, where's your gyro, Bob? Bob doesn't have a gyro. Bob doesn't have a gyro. Oh. Does the miner have magnetic plates on it? No. No, it doesn't. But it's got a connector. Okay. Oh, Steve, the mining drone to the rescue. Batteries on auto. Steve, thrusters on. Remote. Steve. Okay, connector lower. Steve. Connector lower. Unlock. Remote access. Steve. Oh, don't tell me I didn't turn Steve's antenna on. I didn't turn Steve's antenna on. My large booster. Control panel. Connector. Lower one. Lock. Steve. Steve. Okay. Remote. Control. Oh boy. Connectors. Steve. Unlock. Remote access. Steve. Okay, Steve. You know what? Let's just do this in third person. For you guys, so you guys can see Steve. This is totally for you guys. Not for me. Just for you. Okay, maybe not. Hold on. Hey, remote access. Let's back out of everything. Remote access, Steve. Control. Number 4. Okay. Bob, we will get back to you. Poor Bob. Alright, we need to go save this antenna. Oh. Did I damage a connector? I damaged the connector. I don't know how I damaged the connector. Alright, our gyros. We need to turn these down. And these ones are turned off. Okay. that is turned off. Let's go to our spectator camera real quick. I know I should only be using the remotes for. I should only be using. You're right. You guys are right. F8. You're right. You're right. I'm cheating. Let's not cheat. Okay, I need to go to K. Remote access. Orbital. Orbital relay to terminal connector. We need to turn that connector on. I just hit the F button and not the... damn you, Elite Dangerous. Steve. Steve. Control Steve. Am I in control of Steve? Thank you. F8. You know, C. C. C is for cookie. Good enough for me. Good enough to eat. Okay. Alright, let's lock. And let's arrest our development. Okay, let's unlock. And relock. Okay. K. Okay, let's back out of this. Remote access. Orbital relay. No, we have to go into Steve. Alright, we have to go into Steve, and because we've been moved from our plane of where Steve was supposed to be, okay, we need to realign. So let's go ahead and let's realign the orbital relay here. Now we don't have enough gyros. Oh, okay. Gyros, let's pump these back up to 100%. Okay. I'm going down with the mouse. Alright. F8. We actually want to point at the Earth-like planet. Okay, now I have to do a little cheaty to make sure we are lined up with the sun. We are not. We need to rotate. All right, we need to rotate. Okay. Okay, according to everything, we are stopped. Right? We're stopped. Completely backed out. Orbital relay. Can we go to orbital relay now? Control. Okay. Convert to station. Thank you. Rotor solar. So we have to keep the rotor locked. We have to keep the rotor locked. Okay. Rotor solar. Camera. Is there no solar camera on? Is there no solar camera for the solar panel? There's no camera for the solar panel. Oh my goodness, you stupid, dumb. You are a dumb. Oh, how am I gonna fix that? Now I gotta check the rest of the relays. Oh, I have to check the rest of the relays. Oh boy, please be cameras on these. Please be cameras on these. There's a camera there. And there's no camera on that one. Okay, well, okay. I think I'm reloading that, I can't reload it. Okay, so Bob, I think Bob, we forgot a gyro on Bob. How did we forget the gyro on Bob? How? Okay, so this one, we can't use this camera to track the sun. We can't use this camera to track the sun. And I have no way to add. Is it going to be enough? You know what? We're just going to leave it here in orbit. We're going to leave it here in orbit. That's all there is to it. So, no solar tracking for Orbital Relay 2. All right, Steve. Let's back out of you. And remote access. Let's go back to Steve. Steve, we're going to control Steve. Let's go to our camera. No. All right. Let's unlock. Okay, so somehow we damaged our lower connector. And yeah, we should have put a freaking welder on this. And we're so close to the moon. We are so close to the moon. So Steve, buddy, how are we going to get your other buddy here? Okay. All right. Now we have to do this in this camera if we're going to rescue Bob. Bob. Poor Bob. Okay, at least Bob's thrusters are on. He's stable. So we need to... We need to go every wrong direction except the one we need to go in. Okay, F8. So we need to... I'm tempted just to leave Bob here and say screw it, but we can't leave anyone behind. Bob, we're not leaving you behind, buddy. We're not going to leave you behind. You just have to be very, very gingerly with you. So close, Bob. We are so close to rescuing you. Where is up? Okay, so I need to go... I need to go right. And more right. Then I need to pitch down. Let's move the camera again. We need to rotate this way. Oh, this is so confusing. Okay, I think that is the right plane of existence. And now we just need to left. We need to go left. Which would be the A key, left. Okay. All right, we're almost there. We're almost rescuing Bob. We are so close to rescuing Bob. So now we just need to go down and forward. And okay. Let's go to connectors. This is going to be lower one. Lock. Lower two. Lock. Yes, Bob has been rescued. All right. Bob. Let's turn Bob's thrusters off. All right, guys. I'm heading back for the asteroid, and oh my goodness, I have over an hour and a half of footage. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this. I really don't. I think the asteroid is gonna have to be its own episode, maybe. Okay. All right. Maybe I should just go ahead and I should edit this up right now as it is. See where we're at. Things have gone wrong. Things have gone wrong, and they were about 100% my fault. Even though I could have sworn I triple checked, double checked, and quadruple checked. And Houston, we have a failure. So I guess the next episode we'll be back at the what is that thing called? The asteroid. Yes, we'll be back at the asteroid, and we'll head back to Earth-like planet. So we're gonna grab all the uranium nums as we can, I guess. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.